Hello and welcome to today's Nairobi News Bulletin. My name is Modoni Mushiri. Mavoko MP Patrick Makau has been arrested after surrendering at the Directorate of Criminal Investigations. The legislator was taken to Milimani Court, Nairobi, to answer to the charges leveled against him. Makau is bound to face questions over the burning of Syokimau Administration Police Camp, where lawyer Willie Kimani and his 2 associates are said to have been detained before they were tortured and later killed. During the demonstration, the Member of Parliament demanded that the National Police Service own up for the abduction and subsequent murder of the trio, who were on course to seek justice. Demonstrators gathered near the Daly Plaza in Dirksen, U.S. courthouse and marched along the streets in the city's downtown area with signs and placards. Some were seen delivering speeches and calling on people to resist abuse of power by police and violent law enforcement behavior. They were protesting against the Department of Justice because the policies that they have seen have been disproportionately related to African Americans.
Demonstrators gathered near the Daly Plaza and Dirksen U.S. courthouse and marched along the streets in the city's downtown area with signs and placards. Some were seen delivering speeches and calling on the people to resist abuse of power by police and violent law enforcement behavior.
Black people don't get fair treatment. We used to be former slaves. We were segregated. Less than 50 years ago, we just got the right to vote. We got a black president, but that's not enough. We need a lot more change.
I mean, this is a system that only meets the interests of the ruling forces who rule over this system. It does not have the interest of humanity at heart. Now is the time for people to be in the streets, protesting these outrageous murders that go on, month in, month out, year in, year out. And people are tired of it. People are outraged.
I think that the overwhelming majority of people who are involved in the Black Lives Matter movement, what they really want to see is a better relationship between the police and the community so that they can feel that it's serving them. And the best way to do that is to bring allies aboard. And that includes, by the way, police departments that are doing the right thing, like Dallas.
Desperate Kenyans who are stranded in Juba, South Sudan, have turned to social media to appeal to the government to evacuate them as violence continues to rock the world's youngest nation. More than 300 people are reported to have been killed in renewed fighting in South Sudan's capital, Juba, with Vice President Riek Machar's spokesman saying that the country is officially back in war.
Juba had been fairly quiet, but yesterday gunfire could be heard in the Gudele and Jebel suburbs of Juba near the military barracks that hosts troops loyal to Machar. A military helicopter was also seen hovering over the area. The violence raises fears the South Sudan could slide back into conflict after emerging from a 2-year civil war which began in December 2013 after Kiir sacked Machar as vice president. A peace agreement last August ended the war, but Kiir and Machar spent months after that wrangling over details and have yet to integrate their forces, a key part of the peace deal. Machar returned to Juba in April, which was seen as a step to end fighting. But experts say the failure to move swiftly to implement other aspects of the peace deal, such as the reintegration or demobilizing rival forces, risked a new conflict. At least 272 people have been killed since fighting broke up anew in South Sudan.
The young and the old mingled freely in the night-long party held on Saturday during Masaku 7's rugby tournament at the Kenyatta Stadium in Machakos. There were a manner of dance moves even as some of the fans took the party to the parking lot where car owners tried to outdo each other with loud music. Alcohol flowed freely inside the village and also onto the parking lot.
Hii mukiuza ni economy ya kaunti.
Okay.
And that's it for us. For these and more stories, log on to www.nairobinews.co.ke. I'm Mavoko MP. Goodbye.